And they can see us now. Well, they can see you two.
Oh,
All right. Well,
Hello,
here we
everyone.
are.
yay! All right. Yeah, we're recording and everything.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. All right, hello everyone, and welcome to the Scooter Tricks the Abridged behind the scenes panel.
Hello.
Hello. Everyone say hello.
Hi.
Hello. Okay, so I am Jack Getchman, the producer slash head writer of Scooter Tricks the Abridged.
I'm Eric Zimbauer, the original co-founder of Scooter Trixie Bridge, and I also am an editor and a music producer.
I'm Atomic Catacombs. I do the visual effects and occasionally edit some things.
And I'm Chris. I voice Luna.
Very well, I should add.
Yes, and yes, welcome to the behind the scenes panel. So we have a lot of awesome stuff for you guys today. So we have a bunch of deleted scenes. We have about 5 minutes worth of deleted scenes to do. We also have some kind of behind the scenes on the editing process behind the main theme and some of the visual effects that go on in Scooter Tricks. And then we also have a Q&A at the end. But before we get into all of that, I just want to acknowledge the full team of Scooter Tricks, because the people that you see here, these are like the core people, the people who kind of keep on coming back and doing some major stuff for Scooter Tricks. But really, Scooter Tricks is this sort of loose collaboration between about 20 or so people. And if you look in the description of this live stream, I've kind of put in the names of basically everyone who has worked on Scooter Tricks. And I've kind of put links to some of their stuff if they have a YouTube channel or something. So you can go check them out. I highly recommend you go check them out. And if any of you who are on this list are watching, thank you all so much for your help. You've just been phenomenal. And anyone who's in the stream, I highly recommend go check these people out. They've been an enormous help.
Yeah, all you guys in the stream, thank you for showing up. We love you guys. Wouldn't be possible without you. And thank you so much. It's a great honor.
Yeah.
And thank you. And we reached 10,000 subscribers recently, so thank you all very much for that. Yes, we did. And I'm sorry there's no 10,000 subscriber video. I know people like to do those, but I thought we would make it in mid-March, and we got early. So thank you all very much.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Don't get me.
That's a
don't
good
get us
thing.
wrong.
No, keep going. Okay. So before we really get into the deleted scenes, a couple announcements. So episode 21, it's close. I promise. It's almost there. We're still working on it, but it's like really close. It'll be out very soon. I know I make a lot of kind of broken promises nowadays, but trust me.
I mean, it's not just Jack. I mean, we're working really hard too. We're really making it great for you guys. We got some great stuff in store.
Yeah.
It's close. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be a good episode. I think you guys like it. And then 22 is like that's like the audio cut's done. So that's already on its way. That could come out this month as well. So there you go. Okay. So let's get on to the deleted scenes. I'm sure a lot of you are excited for these. So the deleted scenes. So what we're gonna do is we have a video, and this is kind of like a prototype. We're gonna release this later on, this particular video, and then it doesn't even have all the deleted scenes on it. I think there's like 1.5 that's not on there. So we're still working on that, but most of the scenes are there. You can still see them. And these are completed, either reconstructed or the originals. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna watch like the video, and then we're gonna like kind of set up each one, what scene it was, what episode it was in, what scene it was in, what it was doing, why it was cut, etc. So Atomic, is the deleted, like, is the video ready?
Yes, I will. Okay, so I'll do the just normal screen share like I'm doing right now with Skype, so that we can pause it and talk over it.
Okay.
Awesome.
So because otherwise it won't really work fully.
All right, cool. And just after each clip, just make sure to pause it.
Yeah.
Unless I say the next 2 clips, because then it's like, because some episodes have a couple deleted scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this first deleted scene comes from episode 6, and if any of you saw my episode 6 commentary, that was a very long script. It was about 19 pages, as opposed to the 15.5 pages that a normal Scooter Tricks is. So, and as you can imagine, there were a lot of deleted scenes, and there were 2 in this one. We only have 1 for you today. The other one will come up later on. And this takes place in between this part where Snips is like, oh, maybe Trixie can teach us how to learn the ways of the fourth, and the last scene. Um, and it's basically it's like the first half of the last scene because the first half was completely cut. So and it was just cut for time. That was basically the only reason. I really liked the scene at the time, so yeah, that's all I have to say about this one.
Cool. I shall start playing it. They might still be able to hear us, so like keep, I guess,
Keep quiet.
keep quiet. Yeah.
I can turn off. I'll turn off my
I'll,
microphone.
I'll just
so.
mute.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. I shall begin. I shall begin to play it now.
Why is there an Ursa Minor in the town?
We brought it here to prove our worth.
Well, vanquish it then.
We can't really do that.
Ah, jeez. I guess Trixie will have to deal with this herself. Bam! Oh, did you see that? Bam! You can't take my lightning. Bam! Oh, what? Bam! Lightning never strikes the same place twice. Bam! Oh, Trixie defied the laws of physics again.
What the hell is going on?
Okay, that's the first one. First one is done.
Alrighty.
Jack, you might want to unmute your mic there.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. Yes. All right. Sorry. I was distracted. Okay. Okay. So the next scene. So we're gonna go right to episode 10, and this is it's kind of it was supposed to come before the song, and it's a scene where Fluttershy discovers the biological weapon. And the reason this was cut was just for time, and it was either going to be this or the song, and I eventually just went with the song to go with because we hadn't done a song yet, and I was curious to see how that would go down. But honestly, I really loved this scene, and it was really hard to cut it. So, yeah, here we go.
Cool. Here we go. Next scene. Do enjoy.
It's okay. Oh man, they're following me. Oh. Hi there, little creature. What you got in your hands there, man? It's not some biological weapon, is it? Oh my god. Just keep together, man. Oh god, what the hell is that? What the hell is that? No! Back off, or I'll crush you, man.
There we go. I haven't seen these yet. These are all new for me. I love it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So that was that one. Okay. So episode 10. So yeah, didn't want to cut with that one. Okay. So next up is episode 11, and this one isn't exactly a deleted scene, but more an example of the amount of cutting that I will do in an episode. So this is just kind of a little add-on thing to one of the clips, and it was just unnecessary dialogue that I didn't need. And this is one of the reasons why I do 10 minutes is because I cut out a lot of stuff that is just unnecessary, and this is just something that would have eaten up time and yeah, just wouldn't have been that great. So yeah, episode 11's deleted scene.
Yeesh, how do you feel? Terrible. It hurts. Thanks for doing this, though. Hey, no problem. What are roomies for? Yeah, I guess it just wasn't my day. Yeah. Well, there's always tomorrow for my winter walk. I think the snow will be gone by then.
There we go.
Okay. Yeah, they're on to you again, Atomic. They're gonna get you. Illegally streaming Scooter Tricks deleted scenes. that have never been seen. Okay, so the next two scenes come from episode 14, and yes, the famous episode 14. So these ones, they kind of they take place in between the Twilight and Spike debate on cutie marks and the final scene where we have Rarity's big reveal. I should mention, by the way, if anyone has not finished the series of Scooter Tricks, this is all spoilers. So you should leave now if you have not seen anything. I totally forgot about that. Because we've been showing scenes of episodes now. Okay, so and basically these two scenes, they were cut for time, but they were also cut because they were both unnecessary. They both did the same thing. They were both just establishing that Rarity is something's wrong with Rarity, and that was kind of it. So didn't need them, and the episode still worked without them. So yeah, cut them out. So yeah, go for it.
Sweet.
Hey, Rarity? Hey, Twilight. Are you okay? I heard you canceled the fashion show.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just not feeling it anymore.
Not feeling it? But you said you were really excited for it.
Well, not anymore. Do you need anything, Twilight? Well, if you'll excuse me, I would like to be left alone.
Okay.
There we go.
Can you do the second one too?
Yeah, sure. No problem.
Okay, there is something going on with Rarity. She hasn't come out of her house for days. Maybe she's sick and is just trying to stay away from every pony. Maybe she has the pony pox. No, she doesn't have the pony pox. Even if she did, it wouldn't be too serious. Spike found the cure. But he did not. I swear to God, I'm gonna strangle that little freaking... Well, what is it then? I don't know. She's just been really depressed lately. Should we go, talk to her or something? Yeah, I say we all get together and see what's up.
Was it just those two that needed to be shown?
For episode 14, yes.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
Wow.
so
These are new to me too.
yeah, yeah, it's only just Atomic and I who have seen these. So, okay, so the next one, next one is episode 18's deleted scene. So we're going right to episode 18, and I think this is Atomic's favorite.
That's my favorite too. Or maybe you're thinking it's my favorite.
Or
Yeah.
well, maybe. Okay, so this
It's
one.
the war heating up.
So this is the original ending to episode 18, and it made it pretty close. It made it all the way to the audio cut, but it was cut for two reasons. One, it was cut for time because episode 18 is packed, and two, to me at least, it seemed a little bit much for a Scooter Tricks episode, and yeah, you'll see why. Go for it.
This is a good one.
Sentry's defeat on the East Coast was actually a feigned retreat. He led the changelings into a trap and massacred them. They're chasing their remnants back over the border right now. This puts us in a great position to counterattack.
Really? That's fantastic! He deserves
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it!
Oh boy.
Sentry! That damn stupid little mother
Apple Bloom, are you swearing?
Applejack! No,
You are grounded, young lady.
Gah! Curse you, Flash Sentry!
I like that one so much.
That kills me. And the little the little bleep over the mouth.
And yeah, you can imagine me doing that in the recording room, just all alone, doing that. Okay. Okay. So I think the next one is the last one. So the last scene, and this is from episode 20, and this is a really interesting scene because it's kind of like an earlier draft of the scene. And had I not gotten sick in October, this would have been the thing that you would have seen. And so it has a lot of kind of some of the more original jokes in it. And it also, this is the last scene, by the way, of episode 20, where you have the two changelings talking over how the other Flutter and how she was in the fashion show and everything. And instead of Kyle and Leslie, it was going to be a lowly changeling spy and Chrysalis herself. And before I go crazy on this, this is not what Chrysalis is going to be like in the series. This is an old version of Chrysalis, and this is not how she's going to be. So there's no spoilers and the big reveal of it's not canon. It's not her canon voice. Yeah, we have a much better concept for Chrysalis now, and yeah, the good thing about being sick is I had a lot more time to plan out some stuff. So, yeah. Oh yeah. Dual Shade Studios, you're in this one. So yeah, and so just an interesting look at this and kind of an earlier draft of this scene. So, yeah, go for it.
Cool.
I have come to give you my report, my queen.
Tell me, Captain, what kind of spy gets herself on the cover of Vogue magazine?
Well, to keep my cover, I ended up on the cover.
And did I see you in a daring two-piece number, kissed with Midnight Blue and Jasmine?
That would be the fall collection, my queen.
Idiot! Do you have any idea what I have had to go through for you? I had to put up with being consistently called a chicken for not jumping off of freaking cloud buildings. And then there was the voice I had to do.
Oh, hello. It takes so long to say an entire sentence.
Was all that for nothing? Did you learn anything about their generals?
Yes, oh great queen. The generals are a group of 3 children. I believe that 2 of them...
Wait.
What?
Their generals are... children?
Yes.
What?
I was told that it was to hide them from us.
But that's insane.
Lee brilliant?
No, just insane.
But shouldn't we at least look into it?
No. Celestia is stupid, but not that stupid. Maybe they were on to you from the start. Regardless, our cover is blown anyway, thanks to your modeling.
I tried to get out of it.
It doesn't matter anyway. Our spies have been far too careless. Seriously, I feel like I'm seeing twins and triplets out there.
I don't know. All the ponies kind of look the same to me.
Oh, really? Okay, like, right there. I can tell right now that's one of ours. Hey, boss! Shut up! Call them back. Now. We're leaving.
At once, my queen.
Hiring children as generals. I ask you.
There we go. There are the deleted
All right.
scenes.
There they are. Yeah, and another note on that one is I also felt that scene didn't have that much like I didn't feel like the characters played off each other that well. Like I kind of wanted it more of a banter, so I kind of had just 2 changelings that were kind of at the same rank so that they could kind of do more of a back and forth with each other. To make it more humorous, but I don't know. From the chat, it looks like you all liked the voice though, so I'm sorry. Maybe that voice will be used for someone. If you look in the Redwall series, that's kind of what Clooney sounds like. Our Redwall the Abridged, so you can check that out. And that's
that
what.
was a thing.
Yeah.
Yes. Check it out.
Yeah, if you haven't seen
Funny.
Redwall Abridged, seriously, go check it out. Do yourself a favor. It's really good.
It's
Oh yeah,
fun.
you did the theme for that too. So
Yeah, I made
I worked on it. Yeah. I
my
worked on that one.
mark on it.
All right. So there's the lead scene. So now we are gonna go right to Atomic.
Yes.
Yay!
And yeah, we're gonna look at some of the visual effects side of Scooter Tricks, the Abridged.
Sweet.
Get away.
Okay. Pause on Skype. What about Pipfo? Okay. So this is the shot where all of the I guess guard ponies or whatever with the they have the rifles. They're all marching along to the beat of the music, or more or less the beat. And also, if anyone didn't know, I use HitFilm 4 Pro to do all the visual stuff for Scooter Tricks. I've tried After Effects before, but I just had a bit of a hard time with it. I couldn't really get my head around it. But I feel like HitFilm is more of like a simpler version of that, in the sense that it's still, you could do compositing, but there's also like an editor and all this cool stuff. And the way that I did this to achieve the march with the rifle bobble and everything. So if I go into this, so I eventually I put it all into one composite shot, but each and every single one of these guards is all their own little composite shot that I had to create, and then move them all with a movement point, and then eventually just do the final bit of movement with this here shot. So if we go into, okay, let's go into the first one over here. We've got the default pony that I think, Jack, did you design these guys with like the helmets and everything?
Yes, I did.
Cool.
Yeah, I designed. I basically just had like the model from the pony creator, and then I kind of got bits and pieces from the Rarity outfit where she's like got a, the whole outfit on, and then I kind of just did some painting work and like the mod helmet and fixed that up and made them look like British soldiers, essentially like 1800s British soldiers.
I think it looks pretty cool. And since they're like a lot of the time you can only see like half of them on screen, I think it makes it look slightly better, because
that was the
like
idea.
Showing the full, like the fact that it's just like a flat 2D, it's just facing one way, that type of thing. So we had the rifles as well in their own little file thing, and I basically just used I basically keyframed out the movement of them going up and down first. That was the first thing I did, layered behind the soldier, and had a bit of like a special a certain type of like keyframe here. I'm not sure what it's called. Manual Bezier. I don't know how to pronounce that. Which gives it a kind of a smoothness to the movement, and then it just kind of bobbles up and down to the beat of the music. And so that was going on separate to the model. And then I basically did that for all these other ones, 15 other ones. It wasn't that hard in retrospect, just kind of copying over the same composite shot of the rifle, then adding a blur to it to make it look nice and natural. And then I put them all into one big, one new composite shot with them all. I think it's called parenting. Yeah, you parented to one movement point, which had just the basic of them moving across the screen. So that they look like they're walking or marching, but without like the quote-unquote realism of them bobbing up and down. And then I took all that, then put it into another composite shot, which had the audio and the background, which is, if I get rid of this and then pop it back to 0, it is just this of the... There was a fountain? I didn't even realise it. Zoomed in quite a bit just so I can get this here bit over here, and then popped them in, and then did the movement of them moving up and down, again using the same type of keyframe that was for the rifle movement, and did that. And as you can see, HitFilm does not like having multiple composite shots inside of each other, so it is quite laggy whenever I'm trying to play it back. And then I added a blur to it, and then we got the final product, and I'll try to do a bit of a preview here, but it might take a little while just to pre-render out. And yeah, I use HitFilm for all, like I said, for all the visual effects stuff for Screw Tricks. Originally for episode 14, I did use for Rarity, again, spoilers, as Jack said, if you're not caught up and you're watching this behind the scenes, I'm not sure what you're doing here, but I mean, yeah. I originally used Sony Vegas Pro to mask out the changeling transformation thing for Rarity when she's looking in the mirror. And that was back before I really fully knew what I was doing. So you might notice some errors in the masking, like I accidentally leave a bit of the background in, I think, at one point, and it just overall it just looks a bit rough. The way that I did it, I didn't exactly do it properly. But yeah, so originally I was using Vegas Pro, and I also use that for whenever I need to do any of the non-visual effect editing. So for some of those deleted scenes, for a couple of them I edited myself. and I use Vegas Pro for that, because while HitFilm is, you know, my preferred choice for visual effects editing, it's generally not a good just normal editor. Like, there is the editing thing, but it lags quite a bit, and you have to do what I just did, which was, you know, like, RAM preview it, and then that takes a while, and it just becomes a whole mess. But if you're doing normal editing, I would definitely recommend Vegas Pro to you. I have Vegas 14 now, I think. So I definitely recommend that, but for more visual effects stuff, for newcomers especially, I would recommend HitFilm. And then maybe once you're good enough, move on to After Effects, but I'm still sticking with HitFilm just because I know how to do it. So then, doing that gave us this full product. And moving up and
Nice.
down. And yeah, I think it looks quite nice. I'll show the other, real quick, the Zeppelin shots that I did for this episode as well. We have... I should close all this down. Okay. So we have the lots of different versions of the Zeppelins that we use for script trick shots. For example, we have the Black Haxan, or Hazen, don't know how you pronounce it, here, which has the blades, the rotor blades.
Yeah, it's
and
Haxan.
propellers. Haxan? Yeah, okay.
It means witch in like Dutch or something.
Oh, did not know that. So for the propellers, we have them separate, just so I can then, again, as you can see here, I basically just masked out the ship, and then, wait, which is, oh, no, that's the, hang on, wait, oh no, what's happened? Oh, okay, no, sorry, for this one, it doesn't have the propellers because it's so far away, but for the other shot, for the Haxan, I've forgotten already. I basically masked out the propellers and then propellers one by one, then moved them onto the spots that look good, and then just animated them so that they spin. They look a bit weird when looking up close, but just so that they spin. And then just basically pop them. Oh, and for this one, I added shading. So I masked out like the specific bit that I wanted to shade, and then simple brightness and contrast, and then just layered it over, and then it gives a nice little shade. And then we finally have the thing over there of it moving. Simple, just kind of moving it, adding a blur to it to make it look nice. So then it moves across the screen. And then for this bit at the bottom is, I think it's just actually a PNG image of a shadow. Yeah, this. Which I just put down there, because then when it cuts to the next shot, it shows all of them, or the Haxan and the Devastator, moving along. So it's just kind of a subliminal little thing to let you know that there's going to be a cut soon. And I think watching back some reactions to that episode, I think the only one to actually notice the shadow was I think Luffy is cool. He picked out and was like, "Oh, there's a shadow at the bottom," and then when it cut, it shows these two. And again, same with the Black Haxan, with the Devastator. A similar thing with the propellers, just masking them out and then changing the name from Haxan to Devastator just to make it easy. And then, yeah, I think, was there another? Oh yeah, no, it's just the intro. And then, yep, just moving them across again, popped a blur on them. And then, that was that for that scene. So, that's how I did. I know, I have to be going through this quite quick because we don't have all the time in the world to go over it, but I'm sure one day I might do like a behind-the-scenes video more in-depth of certain things they're doing. Behind
That'd
the
be
scenes.
pretty cool.
Yeah. Is it Eric's turn now, or have I still?
I'm
not sure.
Yeah. Actually, that's perfect timing.
Looks about time, yeah.
It's about time. All right. So yeah. So there you go. There's some of the visual effects from Atomic, and now gonna go to Eric for some other visual effects and the main theme of Scooter Trick Sea Bridge, because he's kind of the main guy behind that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Eric, do you want to explain how we're just gonna quickly switch over?
Yeah. So basically, I'm gonna have to switch over she's streaming from my computer here, so the stream is gonna go out for a second, but it should come right back. If it doesn't come back right away, you should just refresh the stream, and it should come right back. So yeah, we'll try this out now.
Cool.
Whenever you're ready, Atomic.
Sweet. All right, I'll stop in 3, 2.
Okay, now I'm gonna just double check that everything's back online. Back here. Let's see if it doesn't have to refresh. Yeah, looks like everything's good. Okay. I have some music for you guys today. I also have some shots from the intro. Jack asked me to. I did the original intro for Scooter Tricks, the one with the bars that shoot across. It was inspired by, what was the show called again? I never watched it, but.
It was Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine, yeah.
Yeah.
That was kind of what inspired it. And what was it, like last year, Jack asked me to kind of, well, he didn't ask me really. I wanted to redo the intro because I thought I could add more about the war theme with the Zeppelins and the children generals there. Hold on. Is this good? Okay, I'll just let that go. Yeah, so this here, basically I did some Zeppelin models. I really liked what Atomic had done with his models, but I thought that I could kind of mix them up and maybe make them a little bit better. No offense, but I just wanted to kind of do my own creative thing with them, so I got these two.
I built those models, so
Oh, you built them? Okay.
I built them.
Well, I thought they were phenomenal.
Good.
They really inspired me on this shot here. Basically, all I have, I'm using After Effects right now. The timeline's on another window so that it runs faster. If I strip it down here, it starts with this shot. I do have a lens flare added in because that's cool. Lens flares are always cool. I also added some clouds in that I kind of animated in. Just have them slightly move. Oh, well, there's a propeller there. Hold on. I kind of had to, since the shot was a tracking shot, I had to animate the clouds with everything. Also the Zeppelins. Everything turned out pretty well though. With the whole zoom in there. I have some other ones for you here. 1 second while I open these up. Okay, from episode 19, I redid the Zeppelin. Uh-oh. Well, a few things are missing from this one, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip that one.
Ruined your big moment.
Yeah, sad. I can show the Zeppelin model. So I had the Zeppelin model from a different angle, and it was a little bit tough because it's not a completely flat, straight-on shot. But I used a Zeppelin reference, and I kind of redid it and did it over in Illustrator. I can actually bring that up. It's probably going to load up a spoiler here for the next episode, but oh, it shouldn't. I'll just go down here. Yeah, Victory Bell. So in Illustrator, all I did was copy over a Zeppelin model that I had from the internet. Did my own thing with some guns and such. All these are movable, so if I want the engine to be bigger or maybe move it around a little bit, I can do that. These roundels here were kind of a cool design based off World War I. Jack approved of those, so that was cool. These names come from Jack mostly too. Victory Bell. We had a debate on whether it should be Victory B-E-L-L-E, like Sweetie Belle. That would have been cool. But in the end, we just went with Victory Bell. Okay, I have another After Effects project I'd like to show you guys from the intro, and this is the title card when the words come in. Scooter Tricks the Abridged. So originally it was kind of a blue to orange gradient, and then the words came in with some shallow focus, which was pretty cool. But I thought I could step it up a little bit. So I have this noise that's moving in the background. I also have the Scooter Tricks logo kind of spin in. Give it a little elastic feel. Definitely looks cool. Yeah, the letters are outlined now to make them pop more. And when the words when the words are done kind of showing, it zooms through, and then that checkerboard there is a transparency layer. So what Jack can do every time is have this circle kind of cut to the episode. So it's almost like an epic transition into the next big thing.
It looks freaking awesome.
Yeah, it does look pretty good.
So
It
cool.
was hard because I had to create a bunch of concentric circles that all moved at the same time, at the same exact moment. And since they're all a different layer, it was a little tough, but in the end it worked out. And I used a lot of those Bezier curves that Atomic was talking about too to get that smooth motion. And I think it really sells it. Looks great. Alright, now I have some music for you guys. Let's see.
Are you gonna show the original theme?
Yeah, I'll show the original theme. Actually, I gotta quit this here because I kind of messed it up. My bad. Let's see. So, Jack, he made this this theme called Lyra, and he was gonna use it for the Abridged series. And I was like, hey, I could take that. I could like kind of remix it and make it even better. And so I took it and I made it into the intro you guys now know. Oh, and then I edited even further with the drums and everything to give it more of the 1800s touch. Let's see. Is it called something different? I
can resend it, but yeah, it's called Lyra.
Lyra. I don't have it. We'll have to look
Alright.
at that a different time.
No worries. Wait, I can send it over Skype real quick.
Okay. Yeah, while you do that, I'll load up the other ones.
Yeah. So, this is like, so just so you guys know, this is the original theme of Scooter Tricks the Abridged, the original Garage Band, way back when I was starting to make music. Yeah, crazy stuff. So it's kind of bad. But you can
Yeah.
see where the structure is there.
Mm-hmm. No, not that. My downloads are all... Oh, I have 2 of them. Okay, I have it.
Okay, I'm gonna mute.
Let me just check if that's going through. Yeah. So it's quite different. But yeah, the structure is there. Everything in the new one is there. Which, here's the new one right here. So we have the drums lead into everything here. It's just on one layer. Or tracks, these are called. This part right here was my doing with the ascending notes. Jack like that. So as you can hear, there's a bit of layering going on. Some things that aren't readily apparent when you're listening to all the instruments together, but it all adds up to something greater. So yeah, everything together really creates a really full sounding piece. And it was just perfect for the Abridged series. So yeah, that's what I had to show you guys today. And we can go back to Atomic if you're ready.
Yep.
Alright, here we go. Stopping.
I shall start. What is next on the agenda?
All right, so are we back on?
Let's give it a minute. We'll give it a second. Yep, we're back.
I don't know anything. Are we back?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so now So for the last 20 minutes, we will take any questions. I guess preferably ones that have to do with Scooter Tricks and behind the scenes, but any questions will do. And let's do a couple questions for Chris, since Chris has not spoken yet. So we would like.
That's okay.
the last
I don't
40
need
minutes.
to speak.
We,
I don't
we would-
need to speak.
I guess you also have another panel. Chris is in another panel, by the way. You should go check out Friendship is for Adults later on today. They have a panel today, and Chris will be part of that one.
Yes, please. I will be reading the narrator, the voice
Oh,
of the
God.
narrator.
Yeah, so make sure to go check those guys out. All right, so now, yes, we're looking for Chris questions. Okay, how do you get Luna's voice? Does she send you her clips?
To get Luna's voice, I just asked Jack to do his Celestia voice, and
Brings it out. Does it bring it out?
it like brings out Luna, which is kind of weird. But what do you mean by does she send you her clips? I don't understand.
So like when you finish
That's-
recording, do you send Jack the audio files? I guess pretty much.
Oh no, well, we used to record in the same place, but now I'm going to have to send him my clips because I don't go to school anymore because I graduated. So now I'm probably going to be recording over Audiosity, and I'll have to send him my clips via Skype.
Nice. Cool.
Oh, Atomic, could you put the chat on the stream?
Oh yes. Should I keep it on Skype or should I go to the picture? Actually, wait.
All right.
Go
Oh,
ahead,
and
keep it on Skype.
here's one from my sister. Okay, so did you audition for the role, or did Jack say you were perfect off the bat?
I don't know.
That's
you
an
think...
interesting story, actually.
Yeah, it kind of is.
So it's like I came up to you because I came up to you and was like, hey, do you want to I'm doing this abridged series, do you want to maybe do it? And then you were like, sure, can I see a script?
Yeah, and so he sends me the script, and Luna only had 2 lines, but the lines, he only sent me the lines, so out of context, the lines sounded very questionable, I guess. They sounded kind of not not G-rated. So it was kind of like, so I asked him what is this abridged series about? Because at that point, clop fictions were extremely popular, and I was a little bit worried. But then he sent me the rest of the script in context, and I was like, oh, okay, it's not anything weird or bad. But yeah, so that was a fun experience.
Yeah, I think it was something like it's like Celestia's it's like Luna moans, and then Celestia's like, okay, say you're sorry.
Yeah, what on earth? Yeah, it was really, I was like, what? Because you read that out of context and it sounds really sexual, so I was like, what's happening?
Yeah. Okay, and then last complete Chris question before we go into kind of more general questions where you can ask anyone. Do you voice any other series besides Scooter Tricks and Friendship is for Adults?
No, I don't, but I guess I'm open for if you're interested. Yeah, I don't know what else to say.
There you go.
I get really embarrassed and kind of shy about my voice acting just because I don't think I'm very good at it, but I guess that's a thing. And no, I'm not against Clop. I just didn't want to voice act in a Clop. So, because that would have been awkward and weird. But I don't have anything against Clop fiction, so there you go. The end.
Hey.
That was good.
Yay.
Thank you, Chris. And thank you, question askers.
Okay. All right, so let's go to okay. The only question I see right now is want to moan. So we need more.
No, I no want to moan because
Okay.
Oh, here's one. The Schlieffen plan was a German tactic and they lost. Does that mean that the ponies will lose?
I guess you'll just have to find out.
JPL Studios.
You're gonna
Yeah,
have to
pretty
find
much.
out. Here you go. Let's see here.
Jack, what is
Whose
your
I-
favorite voice to do?
Oh, I guess I actually might have to say Cheerilee, because it's just so refreshing and it's just really it's like yeah, I can be so dramatic, you know. To
We
the
have to go
library!
to the library.
Library! Yes.
That's
And
something
also,
that Jack would say like all the time. That line.
Yeah. We would always like do like weird lines like that, like darn niblets.
Yeah.
And actually, Rarity's cat Opal also that's me doing the Cheerilee voice except squeakified. So it's like, no, no. So yeah, that is forbidden. From Willow
One of my favorite ones is when I think it might have been episode 18, I think, and the CMC are just in the library, and then Chili just walks in and she's like, students! And I don't know why, but that just always gets me. The first thing she says, is students! What are you...
Yes. Okay. What? Oh crap! Will you ever release Bean Quest?
Oh.
We're thinking about it. For those of you who don't know, Bean Quest is like the very first abridged series we ever did, and it was the first video that was ever released on Scooter Tricks, Scooter Trick Studios, and it's kind of the only way I can describe it is it's like a Friendship is Witchcraft ripoff. And it's pretty bad, but I think we'll probably release it at some point with a commentary before it or something, because I don't want people to think, are you doing a new series? Because if you do, it sucks.
It was
So-
Maybe put like a
basically
disclaimer at the
how-
start saying like, this is old. This is
That's-
this is the first video you're seeing,
super
Ross. This
old,
is not
yeah.
our stuff. We don't do this anymore.
Yeah.
It's the first thing that Jack and I did together. When we wanted to start a channel, we're like, hey, let's make this bridge series. We got this idea. What if they're like have this Mexican restaurant and you kind of
so
see
weird.
where that went. And also, I
And-
voice acted in it, and
and
that's
the-
not very good.
And the world's running out of beans, and it's so bad.
So bad.
We could maybe do an April Fool's upload. That
Yeah,
might
that's a
be
good idea.
Yeah, that's coming up. We could do that. Okay, next question. Oh, okay. So Jack, why did you call? Okay, what, Jack? Why do you called the Scooter Trick series like that? It's your favorite shipping or something like that? Oh
No.
no. Okay, so the name Scooter Tricks. So first of all, Scooter Tricks Abridged is named after Scooter Trick Studios, and the name Scooter Tricks comes from the two favorite ponies of the co-founders. Mine is Trixie, and Eric's is Scootaloo.
Scootaloo. Yeah, so Scooter Tricks. And we're like, oh, we could have the hat and the scooter, and that would be awesome. And yeah.
I kind of like Trixaloo, but that sounds more like a shipping name. So I don't know. But we are, yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, we had the old logo was just like it was just vectors, wasn't it? And then just put them together of the
Yeah.
the scooter and the hat.
Yeah, and then I asked Michael to do a redrawing of it, and so he did that. He's in the description. You can see him. He's the guy who did the panels for episode 14. So check out his stuff on DeviantArt.
Because we were gonna do like at one point we were planning on doing shirts or something, weren't we? Like the ones. That
Yeah, I found out that that's totally suable.
Yeah, exactly.
But
So
we're
had to get rid of them.
we're trying to plan out, maybe we could do shirts of some kind. Maybe we'll do like a video and ask you guys what kind of shirt would you like or something in the future. But we've thought about different things like that.
Because you're wearing your one right now, aren't you? Check.
Oh yeah, I'm wearing my
Mine is somewhere over here. I know I don't have my webcam on, but I'll get it.
Eric doesn't have one. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Oh wait, what?
Oh, shirts.
Oh yeah, I don't have one. I don't know why I don't have one.
I'm sorry.
It's,
And then I have my blanket.
yeah, so I gotta get one. I'll get one soon. Don't worry, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a
He'll
question.
get one. Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
Next, Eric, read another question.
Yeah, here we go. It is, why is Luna the only female with a female voice?
Moon dust. I don't know. Okay.
Dust.
Okay. I honestly, it was originally it was just I wanted a straight man character to bounce off of Celestia, and I wanted someone who kind of sounded very mature. And also there was a lot of people going like, "Oh, all the voices sound the same." So I was trying to find like a different voice, and Chris had an awesome voice.
You think I sound mature?
It's more mature than I.
That's like the first time anybody's ever said that. Usually it's like, "Oh, hi there, small child. Do you know that you're not actually supposed to be in college? You should go over there to the middle school right across the way." And I'm like,
Savage.
I've done here for like 2 years.
Someone just walk up to you and say this.
No, but I have gotten a lot of comments about like how young I look, and once when I was at a movie theater, they gave me a child's ticket. They didn't even ask. They were like, here's a ticket.
Hey.
It's for like $5. And I'm like, that's really cheap for a movie ticket. And then I looked up and I was like, oh, it's cheap because you gave me the child ticket. Thanks.
Don't knock it. That's great. You get
I
cheaper
mean-
tickets.
It's great, but it's really annoying because if like you ever sit at a bar and order water, they'll be like, "How old are you, small child? You know you can't sit at the bar, right?" It's like I'm much older than you think I am. Trust me.
It's like the opposite for me. People think I'm much older than what I am, my actual age.
Yeah, Atomic's the youngest of us all.
Probably
Yeah, I
not.
know. When I first heard your voice, Atomic, I swear I thought that you were at least as old as I was, and then you said your age, and I was like, "What?" Like,
Yeah, it's odd. He seems like a very older person. That's what I thought too.
Okay,
I have
all right,
another
hang on.
question here, if you don't have one.
Oh, wait, go. Okay, actually, let me get this one out of the way. So
Okay,
my
go
little
ahead.
sister keeps on asking, what happened to her credit for the song, the song credit, and I'm sorry, at the time I forgot, but just so you know, my sister helped with the song, the Pinkie Pie song. She was in the music council for that.
And fun fact, in Bean Quest, she voiced Pinkie
Oh
Pie.
yeah, she also voices Pinkie Pie in Bean Quest. So when we release that, you get to see Sawyer, my little sister. Atomic is 8 years old. Okay, who has a? Did you have a? Okay, you had a
Yeah,
question.
I have one.
Yeah.
Do you consciously make the show PG and avoid swearing?
I kind of, I don't know. I normally don't swear that much, and I guess, yeah. I guess for Scooter Tricks at this point, I try to keep it down to a sort of PG-esque level. But yeah, I don't know. It's like I have written sketches where it's like swearing like crazy, but for me, it's like you have to swear. When you swear, you have to mean it, and it has to come out of nowhere, and you can't just like swear all the time, and then that's not, the swearing itself isn't funny. It has to be used right, essentially.
Like the Apple Bloom clip.
Yeah, like the Apple Bloom clip. Like that's because you don't expect it and it's out of nowhere, and then the joke isn't necessarily the swearing, it's more Applejack's like, "Are you swearing? You're ground." It's like, "No, I'm sorry." So, yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to know how you got your Celestia voice, Jack, and I feel like there's going to be a riot in the comment section if you don't answer this question.
Okay. Okay. So Celestia is based not on Sans, not on Sans.
Or Papyrus?
Undertale. It's from the Monarch, from the Venture Brothers, and that was just kind of the whole character. Is I love the concept of Celestia being a troll. And it was like, and she's always like scheming, and she has arch nemesises. I don't know. I totally forgot the plural for that.
I think
but
it's Nemesis.
Nemesis. Okay. Nemesis. And so, yeah, totally. But I love Venture Brothers. That's like one of my favorite shows. So, yeah, Monarch Celestia was just a hilarious idea to me. Why is Rainbow Dash's name the bird in Scooter Tricks?
Well, so there's no confusion.
We're actually coming up with a reason.
I think that defeats the purpose.
That's yeah. Originally, honestly, because I've said this before, it's like we had no idea. We were trying to find a name, and honestly, I think it's because she can fly. It's like, oh, she can fly. Call her the bird. She can fly. And that's the reason. Okay. Who and when did you become aware of the first reaction video to your first episode, and who was the reactor? That was actually Rarity Dash was the first guy. And I remember like going crazy off the walls because I'm like, oh my God, someone actually reacted to a Scooter Tricks episode. Oh my God. And it was really interesting because it kind of also brought me down because he's like, oh, it's not super hilarious, but it's good. I'm like, okay, what can I do better? So,
yeah. Reaction videos, like, they help to give a lot of feedback that isn't like just in like a normal review format, I guess.
Yeah, I love reactions that have like a little review at the end. Those are the best. So Luffy is cool, Double Play, Rarity Dash. And then there's this other guy called Conan Loves the Pink One, and he's like the only like really negative, super negative viewing of Scooter Tricks, and I don't know, but that was interesting to see, and that kind of inspired me to do more on the technical side because he was like the technicalities suck, and I hate the characters.
I had a bit of beef with him at one point that ended up me getting blocked on Twitter.
It's but yeah, we're sorry. And
yeah, so reaction videos, they really help us.
I don't know. It was a mixed. I don't know. Both sides did bad things, so I don't know. But okay. Anyway, so back to the questions.
Also, Rarity Dash was how I found Scooter Tricks as well. His episode 10 reaction was how I found it, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, he's been help. Thanks to all the reactors out there.
Okay. So real quick. So we have about 2 minutes left on the stream. I'm not sure. I know we can keep going if it's like crazy, but I don't know if 82 views is crazy. So
what are you talking about? That's totally crazy.
That's like almost 100 people.
That's wow. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So let's do. How about 3 more questions?
Okay.
3 more questions.
We have like rapid fire, I guess.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna choose this one just because it has my name in it. Does Atomic do other works as well? Well, I have my own channel, where I do reaction videos to different, shows and videos and stuff. I've slowed down with those slightly now, but I still do them a bit. And I do just generally upload any random edits that I do. And I do a Pony Z Anthology style series called Friendship is Maniacal, where. And recently I got someone else reacted to that as well, so I know exactly how you felt, Jack, getting the first reaction to Scooter Tricks. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, I have my own channel, I do my own works. It's the same name as, my username here, so yeah, check it out.
Okay. I'll do one. For how long do you guys and Wakarb collab? We have collabed since basically the Bird's arch nemesis. And I just went up and asked him, because to do that part because I thought he'd be perfect for it. And the thing about I've made contact with basically I think I've made contact with all the abridgers except Camaraderie Supernatural. That's the only one I haven't gotten in touch with. But everyone else I've at least talked to, or I think everyone knows. We at least know each other or know of each other, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, and he's always down to do stuff. He's a nice guy, Wakarb.
Especially when he's voicing Derpy twice in a row. when.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
in
that.
the
I'm
episode.
sorry. God, there's always something in the goddamn credits. I've never done a credits where everything is spelled correctly.
I'm guilty too.
Even I
make
did that as well.
mistakes.
I did it on the Halloween episode. I spelled something wrong, I think.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Real quick. Okay, real quick. This doesn't count as a question, but it's just I don't know. Do you think Friendship is Witchcraft will ever come back? No, I don't think it will. Just because the team's kind of split up. They're doing their own things. You know, me personally, I don't think they'll ever come back. I would love it if it came back, but personally, I think it's kind of unrealistic to think that. Okay, so final question will be read by. Actually, we'll do two last questions, one by Chris and one by Eric, so it's fair.
Okay, awesome. All right, Chris, why don't you go ahead?
Uh,
have one. I could go if you want.
Was the editor born from an actual mistake in the credits, or was it planned all along?
It's want to answer this.
I feel like I know the answer to this question.
Okay, I actually, I kind of don't know, because I know episode 5 she was going to argue with the editor. Okay, but I don't. I think the editor was a character, but the whole misspelling thing was like it. I don't think that was planned originally. That was just me trying to cover stuff up. And I turned into it. I don't know. We'll see.
It's kind of become like an unintentional running gag.
Eric, read the next question. Quickly.
Are you going to collaborate with other YouTubers? Yes. Definitely.
Love to do that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's some great stuff coming for you guys. Just have to stay tuned.
There's actually the next Pinky Tales. I do a voice in that, so you can check that out when that comes out, and I'll be in it. So
yeah, not only on our side, but also on other sides too.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
right.
So yeah, let's. I think we can. I'm not sure if we're. I guess we could still have the stream on if it's like not under HackOn. If you guys want to continue.
Yeah.
I kind of can't though, because I have like a stream and like.
Oh yeah, you have.
Yeah.
And I need to record something actually as well.
That's
Yeah.
fine. It's like
darn.
I don't want to be here. But okay,
we
yeah,
tried.
I actually do have to go like in 45 minutes or so to film something. So.
And I wanted to catch the other panels, so.
Ah, sweet.
Yeah.
So we
Oh,
all-
yeah.
we all
Oh,
have
yeah.
excuses.
Yeah. It's great. Okay, fine. Let's all go.
Alright.
Thank you. All right. Thank you all so much for coming and showing up. It was really fun.
Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Akira Kanzanaki. Thank you for saying I'm awesome. Goodbye.
Oh, Sco brings up a good point. Yes, we have a Discord server channel thing.
Oh yeah, we have a
check that out.
Discord. Don't forget to check it.
Guys, buy stuff. Buy. Start doing advertising.
I think it
Okay.
should be on the channel links somewhere.
Yeah, it's
probably.
called the
Yeah.
Discord Scooter Tricks fan talk
Channel,
or
or
something
something
like
like that, yeah.
fan channel. Yeah. All right.
All
I
right.
think we
See
covered
y'all.
everything.
See
Yeah, thank you
everybody.
guys.
Bye.
Great meeting you all. Goodbye.
Bye.